In Chapter 6, we're dealing with confidence intervals. And what we're going to be doing is giving a basic interval where we can expect our data to take place. And we are going to be basing that around a mean, a proportion, and a standard deviation. Please print out that flow chart before you even begin Chapter 6 so that you can figure out what test you're going to be doing. For instance, in 6.1, you're dealing with a large sample, and that includes anything that has 30 or more subjects within the study. And so we're going to do an example on the calculator with a confidence interval about a mean. And we're going to base it on a confidence interval for a study that we did on 300 men. And what we're doing is we're looking at their height. In our study, the mean height was 68.5 inches, and the standard deviation was 3.1. So we are going to hit Stat, Tests, and we're going to go down to number 7, the Z interval. Now, if we were going to input the 300 individual heights, we would hit Data, and then we would put down the list that we entered those heights in. Since we did not list the individual heights, we will go to Stats. The standard deviation is 3.1. The mean that we had was 68.5. We had 300 men in our study, and we're going to use a confidence level of 0.95 or 95%, and we'll tell it to calculate. It gave us an interval of 68.149 to 68.851. Confidence interval done. We can also calculate our error based on what we have here. So if I want the error, note that the mean, the 68.5 that we came up with, is going to be the number directly in the middle of these two values. So the error is how far that these values are away from 68.5. So I can just type in 68.5 minus, and I'm going to put the lower end in, 68.149, and our error for this problem would be 0.351. I want you to also note that your n value, when you have problems on this section, and it asks you to find out how many people you'd have to have in the study or what your n value would be, no matter what you end up with for a decimal, please round up. Even if it's 0.0005, you have to round up to the next whole value. You can never round down on your n values. Thank you.